is really about the sponsors. We talk about it all the time. We we give them the credit at the end of each of our podcasts, but off camera, you and I talk about them probably more than we do on camera, and I think it's really important. And I truly mean that. I think you know how I am. That's how you and I got together. I was very grateful for you bringing me up the billiards with Jeremy, and we did a lot of great stuff. And I think that that's what started to build our relationship. But that being said, I think sponsorships are all about relationships. I know you fully agree. You're a pool owner, you're a business owner, and I just wanted to give them a little bit of credit here, like Classic Billiards, Dave Bartosiak and his wife Leah. They've gotten behind me, similar to how you've got behind me. They reached out, went out of their way to support us and this podcast, the Boom and Freezer Show. And I think it's really important, along with Justin and Evo Sports, and which is a global streaming platform. But back to Classic Billiards. Dave, similar to you, very similar people, do a lot for the sport. He's expanding, and just loves the game, right? You just made a video the other day about Yale Billiards walking through there and Brunswick tables and upgrading, and I think it's absolutely amazing what you're doing. These people need to be recognized for what they're doing, because they're not. It's not like you're just helping one player. You're working with me. You're working with a numerous amount of people, and so therefore you need sponsorship, or we can't survive, right? I'm running around the country putting this equipment together in between commentating 10, 12 straight hours, teaching 10 hours a day for 7, 8 straight days. It's not easy. We're not getting rich by any means, but it's so important for us to thank the sponsors. And so Classic Billiards, I truly, really appreciate you guys. And then Evo Sports, it's a global streaming platform, and they're really out of Asia for the most part, and they're now coming more into the United States. They're based in the United States, and they're going to start doing a lot of great things, possibly with us. I know they have some great things in the calendar and great things that they plan on doing, some special stuff. And I'll leave it at that right now. Those are a couple of sponsors that came my direction, and I know you have several that you'd like to talk about, and then I can finish up. But I just wanted to bring that to light, and I know you did as well, and we really appreciate that.
It's great stuff, Scott, and it's so true. You know what I mean? I mean, you're busting your hump. You're out there, doing classes for 12 hours. Then you fly right over to do another event for 3 days straight. And then I'm like, well, we got to do our podcast. And you're like, well, I
Yeah.
got to fly home. I mean, you know what I mean? So so you're doing a lot. And again, we couldn't do that without the sponsors. Like Classic Billiards and Evo Sports. Without those, we definitely wouldn't be doing what we're doing. Give a shout out to them, and of course, all of our sponsors, like our guy Andy Gow, like, share, and subscribe, man. He's just a diehard subscriber. I mean, to everything we do, he subscribes to your page, he subscribes to my page. He follows, he shares everything we do. Whether you're on the road doing lessons, he's sharing it. Whether I'm doing, like you said, my video, he's sharing it. And Wayne Harriman, the Sandman, plays out of Yale Billiards. He's part of family. Same thing, without those guys, with their backs behind us, you know what I mean, helping us, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. And of course, Elvis from In the Box, you made a great talk about the other day. Like, I didn't know I was the one to introduce you. That was the first time you really met him.
Yeah,
I didn't
really
know
good
that.
people, really good people, and I love their logo in boxes. It's a really cool logo. So Elvis, great people. I'm grateful you introduced me. We stay in touch online all the time.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And they're supportive of the sport. You got Neto that goes over to Dominican. He's running tournaments over there, and they're doing a lot of big things for them. And we really appreciate their support as well. And of course, my guys at McDermott Q, without McDermott
Yeah.
Q, they're a big supporter to me personally. My business, like you have Classic Billiards, it does a lot of stuff for you as well. We already had Emily Frazier, Dominic Dunn, and we just finished with Jason Shaw. And who knows, we're not going to give away who we got coming up. But for those guys like McDermott Q, they have make the best cues. I love their break cue. The Mach 1 is second to none. I love my playing cue as well with a Defy shaft, just beautiful playing cue. But without them, we got to give them their shout out, because they're putting their backs, again, with us, helping us get to where we need to go. And shout out to them.
I fully agree. And back to McDermott real quick. My brother actually played pool way before me, and he wasn't serious. But he somehow had a McDermott cue when he first started and passed it along to me. God only knows where that cue is now. This was 100 years ago,
Some
but
of
I
those
loved it.
DQs are worth pretty good money there, Scott. Those
They
D
sure
series
They,
cues.
they yeah, they
Yes.
really are. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, they also played really good. I'll never
Yeah.
forget when I got that cue in my hands. I thought, you know how you are when you first start playing pool. I just thought I was the best pool player on the planet
Yep.
until I left my house. I was really the best pool player in the country, but when I got to the city, it became a big problem.
Yeah.
Um, but that being said, yeah, Bobby, I fully agree. And then I have a couple more. PNW out of Oregon. PNW, they're the Pool Thing stream, and their motto and their logo is a Sasquatch, which I like because I actually believe in it. I don't really care what anybody says.
We'll do a show about
I'm
that
kind of a
another time.
I'm a deep diver, and I kind of understand some things that people, sadly, whatever. I won't go into that. PNW Pool Thing stream, and that's Jesse Johnson. He's done a lot. He used to live here in Phoenix. He builds really nice trophies. I've got a U.S. Open trophy in here somewhere that's all lit up by LEDs. And PNW Pool Thing stream, Jesse Johnson, you're the man, dude. Thank you so much. And then last but not least for me is Metro Sports Bar and Grill. They're here in Phoenix. David Lee used to own a famous pool room called the Golden Eight Ball, which was in downtown Phoenix. And Danny DiLiberto was the house pro, Ronnie Allen, a bunch of people used to come through there. The owner, David Lee, and Alfonso with Metro Sports Bar and Grill. I'm telling you right now, they're the best guys you can get. Easygoing guys. They make their equipment constantly perfect. Every 3 to 4 months, they're constantly recovering it, making sure everything's perfect for the players. And they've got great equipment. They're all newer diamonds, but great equipment, but great people. They support me, they sponsor me, and I'm grateful for all of these sponsors for our podcast.
Right, same thing. I just got one more as well. This is kind of cool. I'm kind of glad I saved them for last a little bit because Tommy's Tattoo Supply. I mean, this is not a pool, nothing to do with pool, right? Nothing to do with
Sure.
sports. This is basically something that's what we're trying to build out to get out to the other world, the rest of the people out there. And Tommy's Tattoo Supply, I actually talked to him the other day and I said, we love talking about you. You're one of the biggest in the United States. He said, no, Bobby, we ship our product all over the world. So Tommy's Tattoo
Really.
Supply is huge. Yeah, they are all over the world. They do ink from I guess every tattoo parlor known to man. And just a shout out to Tommy who owns Tattoo Supply. Great job by him supporting us. And he's always like, "Hey man, looking forward to it. Thank you very much. I appreciate what we do." He's happy with what we're doing, so I really like that. So give Tommy's Tattoo a shout out there. Good job.
Yeah, thank you very much to Tommy's Tattoo as well. And for anybody out there listening, we're not getting rich doing this. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here, but if you're interested, I'm not the type of guy to really go out and ask. Bobby knows that, and Dominic Dunn talked about it in our last podcast. But if you're interested, reach out to us. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to have another series of episodes. Reach out to us. I'm sure we can work something out. And we'd be happy to work something out. We'll do everything we can to promote your business because that's what needs to happen in this industry. There's plenty of room for everybody to make money.
I agree. And then I love the fact that, what you're saying is, we're trying to share our knowledge and, the connections that we have to the people so that everybody can enjoy this sport and our sport can grow a little bit and just keep on going. So yeah, I'm with Scott. I'm not afraid to ask, hey, if you want to sponsor our show, you hit me
Sure.
up, you hit Scott up, we'll set you in, put you in our little dialogue because if you love the sport or if you just love people, we're connecting to a lot of people. Our podcast is growing. I have a separate platform. Scott has a separate platform. So we have a lot of connects. So, if you want to get involved, please let me know. I promise you, you will not be dissatisfied.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you have a website, we're going to list your website. Everything's going to be there. So just let us know. Reach out to Bobby, reach out to myself. We're here for you. And I think from both of us, we just want to say thank you and do a little segment on our sponsors. I think that's really important, and we are both very grateful. for each and every one of you.